Good morning, and we're back out again, but this time we're just on a day walk, not a camp. I've done a camp for the last 2 weeks, so I thought today just do a day walk back in my own bed tonight. But we're back in the southern uplands, Grey Mare's tail behind us. I'm going to be heading up onto the top, Loch Skeen and round onto White Coomb. I've never done that one, so I thought I would tick that off. Bit of a recce mission, so when I do come for a camp, I've got some spots in mind that I can probably pitch up, which is always best to do first. So we'll push on and I'll bring you back further up the hill. Pretty impressive, if you can hear us over the sound. Yeah, so when I come back later, that's my path on the way down, but I've got to cross here. That could be interesting, so maybe I have to find somewhere that's a bit less lively, because that looks quite deep. And I don't mind getting wet feet to come back to the car too, for the last sort of half mile, but yeah, I'll be heading up onto that one, but I'll be going this way and then round and back down. Eventually, the sun is out. Right, I'm going to have to strip some layers off because I'm red hot already, all this climbing, so get this body warmer off and then we'll push on. Here we are at the loch. Beautiful it is as well, Loch Skeen. Stunning. So that's White Coomb. When I come back down later, I'm hoping there's a little bit of a path here. This looks easy to cross, this little bit here. That's LochCraig Head. So we're heading round the back of here now and then up there and then follow all these summits all the way around hopefully. It's perfectly still up here at the moment. What a stunning day, couldn't have asked for better. I think the last 2 or 3 walks I've had, well 2 walks, have been pretty rough and this one's making up for it. This will be interesting crossing. It's a full bog. Now it is a little bit frosty, so the top layer is frozen, but then underneath it's still textured away, so I might have to use the fence to scramble across. Like what everybody else has done. Oh my god, it looks pretty bad. Oh shite. Yeah. But the fence is destroyed because everybody else has had the same idea. However, looks like someone's put some old fencing across here. Let's just test it first. Yeah, the ground's hard, but then it just disappears. Yeah, sod that. I think I have to go around over the fence here. Alright, I've cleared the bog, so basically we're following this wall and the fence. I suppose I could be in the middle, but yeah, follow that up onto there and that'll take us upon. So we've still got about another 900 feet of ascent to tackle. Okay, we're just going to stop for 5 and have a drink. Oh, a bit of Lucozade. Gives a boost for this hill. Oh, red hot now. A beautiful walk up, a bit boggy in this section here. Everything drains off the hillside into that loch, so it's just saturated ground. But there's no mist up this side. There's a bit more mist on the fells to the south of me. And coming up the valley, but yeah, nothing up here. Yeah, here's the mist starting to come up the valley and then climb up the hill here. All right, let's move. All right, the mists are creeping in on us. And you see with the sun, that fell behind us is now enveloped in mist. It's a steep climb up here, mind. Oh! So I just took 5, catch my breath, then we'll push on. It's following us, but it looks like so all the valleys are all misting up. The top seem to be clear. Yeah, I can see for miles today. A really good day. And that's the last one I'll be doing of the day. That's White Coomb. So I'm pushing on up to this one, LochCraig Head, and then I can just basically, I'm on the tops then. It's a whole lot easier once you're on the tops. Right, here we are, summit of LochCraig Head. I think it's 801 metres, or about 2,600 plus feet. Yeah, as you can see below, the mists have completely covered the loch. You can just see it below. Just with the curvature of the hill, it sort of dips away. Yeah, you can see it now. So now I'm going to follow the path and then just follow along the tops. Hopefully the mist stays, it's probably around about 500-600 metres, so it might be okay. But yeah, nothing much at the top, no trig point or anything, it's just a cairn. There's a couple of flat spots behind here. It feels a bit damp though, I mean the ground's a bit frozen. Yeah, you could pitch up here, no problem. Yeah, there's a few flat spots. I think right over in the distance, that'll probably be Hartfell, which I have camped on. Anyway, no point hanging about up here. Take that one off. We'll continue. So it's just about 10:15. It's taken me around 2 hours from the car, so not bad going really. And this is the bit that we don't like doing, having to drop back down, and I need to be picking up that wall over there and then following it along. So yeah, drop down a bit and then back up again. Oh well, it is what it is. Okay, we're now approaching the summit of Firthybrig Head, 766 metres, and there's nothing here at all. I'll spin you around. Yeah, nothing. But I suppose you could pitch up here. It's not too bad here. Yeah, there's some beautiful mists, and that's where we've just come from. Right, continue. Okay, we're on the summit of Donald Clough Head, 774 metres, nothing to see, just a few fence posts and no fence, no cairns or anything. Got a raven flying about over there. But I've come off the path, ours is over here, but I'm heading back up there and then across onto White Coomb. Looking towards Southern Uplands, the other side of the 74, towards sort of Lowver Hill and them areas. I'm not sure of these ones up here, but the one with the antenna, where the clouds above, that could be Dollar Law, possibly, but I'm not sure. Right, that's where we were about half an hour ago, so we're making good time. Let's push on where we said. Summit of Firthhope Rig, 800 metres. Just a meeting of fences and a few stiles. There's one there, there's one over there. But, no trig, no cairn. Well, it's what's left of the wall. There's a little locking down there. So there, yeah, where that is Hartfell in the cloud. Whew. Couldn't have asked for a better day, mind. Right, onwards. Just follow this old remnant of this wall and fence line, and this will take me right up onto White Coomb, the highest point of the day. Okay, we're doing good progress. We're not far off the summit of White Coomb. Still a bit of frost up here, so the ground is okay. Crunch, crunch. And the mists, they seem to be dispersing in the valleys now, so yeah, the frost still got hold of this side of the hill. The sun obviously there, but it's not got this side yet, so it's still quite frosty. Very apt for White Coomb, eh? Right, we take a right. So that fence is there, and up onto the summit. Summit of White Coomb, 821 metres. Yeah, definite places for pitching your tent here. However, you'd have no protection, no walls or nothing around here. Beautiful. Right around, that's where we were, that one. And there's your cairn. So yeah, there's quite a few pitches up here, but yeah, you'd need a day like today to pitch up with no forecast gales, because that wouldn't be the place to be with no protection. Let's have a quick look off the edge. Yeah, there's a good view down there. Yep. Beautiful. It's an old sheepfold down just around about there. So I think I go back that way, but I'm just looking. You know, I could pick up, there's a forest track there. I could pick that up and that takes you down to the road. I'll get the map out and have a look. Yeah, the mist's just rising up the valley now. Really atmospheric, beautiful. Yeah, I think I'm going to follow this ridge off here and down into the forest, and I'll pick the track up. I think I can get back that way and just do probably a half a mile walk to the road. Right, I'm going to stop here for a spot of lunch. Yeah, nothing exciting, just a tuna bean salad as per, easy when you're on the move. It's fairly closing in here. I was enjoying the sun there, it was quite nice. Alright, I've had a bit of lunch, cleared all my mess away, but as you can see behind us, just closing in. But I've got a route plotted back up to the towards the summit and then drop down this side. I had a look on the map for that one that goes into the forest snap, but you go back on yourself quite a lot, so I'll be going away from the car park. I don't really want to be doing that, so I'll pick up this new route. Yeah, and as quick as that, it closes in. It's the summit, but we're heading this way. It's not too bad this side, but yeah. Definitely there though, isn't it? Yeah, you only stop for about 10 minutes, but feel it on the fingers already. As soon as you stop, the chill kicks in. So basically it's all downhill now, so probably going to have to get the poles out, because this is where the old knees start to hurt. Right, it's sort of dropped off a bit steep now, so I think I best get the poles out. What? Right, a bit tricky through the rocks because they can be slippy. So watch your step. Stunning view. Other side of Loch Skeen now. Yeah, this little section's like dropping into the abyss. It's quite steep. It's tricky because, you know, in amongst all the grass and that, there's a few rocks. You hit one of them and your feet are gone. Which I had a couple of close calls before, but the poles, as I say, they make a difference. Ooh. It's just a case of taking your time. Yeah, that bit there was a bit tricky, that. A bit slippy, a bit tricky. Right, onwards. Oh, we're getting down a little bit now, we're on a sort of level bit. But what a difference compared to last week. I was on the fells on the other side, the south side, and 30 plus mile an hour winds. It was brutal in that cold wind. But today, you know, a little slight breeze on the summits, but when you get down to the lower sections, there's nothing, absolutely nothing. Okay, so that's us down. That's White Coomb. You can barely see it in the mist. But there's Loch Skeen, just with the mist hanging over it. But the path goes this way. But we go this way. There's a little path this way. We follow the fence down now. So this will get steep. But so far, so good. Okay, well, it's threatened all day. But we're finally in the mists. I think the summits are clear, lower down. I think we're about 400 metres now, 450, so I can hear the waterfall to the left of me, but we're sort of skirting right of it this time. We went up it this morning, but we're going to go down on the right hand side, the opposite side, and then down to the road, and then a little walk back to the car. He hopes. So this fence has become a nice handrail, just keeps your grip, because it is quite steep this, and I drop down and then I take to the right and I pick up the road. So yeah, just taking my time here. Right, I can see the road, so I'm going to make this the last bit of filming, just this last little bit to drop down to the road. It's been pretty uninteresting because we've been stuck in the clag as soon as we come down, but the first part this morning was beautiful above the the mists and stuff like that, but so we can't argue, it's been good. Anyhow, thanks for watching. We'll see you out on the next one.